My name is Emma. I am 27 years old. My husband is David. He is 29 years old. We live in a small house. It has a green door and a small garden with roses. We have been married for 5 years. Our life was happy at first. David worked at a big office. He was an accountant. I stayed at home. I cooked meals every day. I cleaned the house. I took care of the garden. I loved planting flowers. Every evening, David came home at 6. We ate dinner together. We talked about our dreams. We watched TV. We laughed. I loved David. He loved me too. I thought our life was perfect. David was a good husband. He bought me flowers every Saturday. He wrote me little notes. He said, "Emma, you are my world." I smiled. I felt warm inside. I trusted him. I thought we would always be happy. But 7 months ago, things changed. David started coming home late. He said, "Work is busy, Emma. I have to stay late." I nodded. I said, "Okay, I understand." I made dinner. I waited for him. He came home at 9, sometimes 10. His tie was loose. His eyes looked tired. I asked, "How was work?" He said, "Busy, very busy." He didn't talk much. He went to bed quickly. This happened every week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he was late. I sat at the table alone. The food got cold. I ate by myself. The house was quiet. I felt empty. I missed David. I missed our talks. I missed his laugh. One night, he came home at midnight. He smelt different. Not like his usual soap. It was a sweet smell, like perfume. My heart beat fast. I said, "David, why are you so late?" He smiled. "Just work, Emma. Don't worry." But his smile was strange. He didn't look at me. He went to the couch and fell asleep. I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed. I stared at the ceiling. My mind was full of questions. Was David okay? Was he really at work? Why did he smell like perfume? I wanted to trust him. He was my husband. But something felt wrong. My stomach hurt. I felt alone. The next day, I cleaned the house. I washed David's clothes. I checked his jacket pockets before washing. I found a small paper. It was a receipt. My hands shook. I read it. It was from a restaurant, the Moonlight Cafe. It was a fancy place. The receipt was for 2 people, 2 meals, 2 glasses of wine. The date was last Wednesday. David said he was working late that night. My heart stopped. Who was with David? Why did he lie? I put the receipt back. I didn't want him to know I found it. I needed to be sure. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was a work dinner. But my heart said something else. I tried to stay calm.
That night, David came home late again. I smiled. I acted normal. "Hi, David," I said. "Dinner is ready." He ate quickly. He didn't talk much. I watched him. My heart hurt. After he went to bed, I took his phone. I felt bad, but I needed answers. His password was our wedding date. I opened his messages. There was a name. Laura. I didn't know her. I read the messages. My hands shook. "I miss you," David wrote. "Can't wait to see you," Laura replied. "Last Wednesday was perfect," she wrote. My eyes filled with tears. Last Wednesday, the night of the restaurant receipt. David lied to me. I read more. David wrote, "You make me feel alive." He told her things he used to tell me. I cried. I cried until my throat hurt. The man I loved was not mine anymore. He had a secret. He was living another life. The next morning, David saw my face. My eyes were red. "Emma, what's wrong?" he asked. I said nothing. I took the receipt from his jacket. I put it on the table. "What is this?" I asked. David looked at it. His face turned white. He didn't speak.
"Who is Laura?" I asked. My voice was loud. I was angry. David looked down. "Emma, I can explain," he said. "Explain what?" I said. "You lied to me. You went to a restaurant with her. You told her you love her." Tears fell from my eyes. "I saw your messages, David." He sat down. He put his head in his hands. "I'm sorry, Emma," he said. "Laura is from work. We got close. It was a mistake." I shook my head. "A mistake," I said. "You lied for months. You left me alone. You broke my heart." "I still love you," David said. His voice was soft. "It didn't mean anything." I didn't believe him. "You told her she makes you feel alive," I said. "What about me? Do I mean nothing?" David didn't answer. He looked at the floor. "Why?" I asked. "Was I not enough?" David sighed. "It wasn't you, Emma," he said. "Life felt boring. Work was hard. Laura was new. She was exciting." His words hurt. I was his wife. I loved him. But he wanted someone else. "I need you to leave," I said. David looked shocked. "Emma, please," he said. "We can fix this. I'll end it with Laura." I shook my head. "You broke my trust," I said. "I can't look at you. Please go." David stood up. He took a bag. He walked out the door. The house was silent. I sat on the couch. I cried until I had no tears left. Days passed. I didn't eat much. I didn't sleep well. My friends called. "Emma, are you okay?" they asked. I said, "I'm fine." But I wasn't. My heart was empty. The garden looked sad. The roses didn't bloom. The house felt too big. I felt small. David sent messages every day. "I'm sorry, Emma," he wrote. "I ended things with Laura. I want us to try again." I didn't reply. I was too hurt. I loved him, but I hated him. How could I trust him again?
How could I love someone who lied? One day, I went to the park. I needed air. I saw David. He was sitting on a bench. He looked tired. His eyes were red. "Emma," he said, "can we talk?" I wanted to walk away, but I stayed. "Okay," I said. We sat together. We didn't talk about Laura. We talked about small things. The trees, the sky, his job. It felt good to talk. I remembered why I loved him. He was funny. He was kind. But he hurt me. I didn't know what to do. "I miss you, Emma," David said. "I was wrong. I want to fix this." I looked at him. "I'm scared," I said. "You hurt me. What if you lie again?" "I won't," David said. "I promise. I'll show you." I didn't answer. I needed time. We started talking more. On the phone. At the park. He was patient. He didn't push me. He said, "I'm changing, Emma. I'm learning." I listened. I watched him. I went to a counselor. Her name was Miss Sarah. She was kind. She said, "A marriage needs work. Trust can be rebuilt, but it takes time." I told her about David. I told her about Laura. I told her about my pain. Miss Sarah listened. She said, "You are strong, Emma. You can choose what's best for you." David and I went to counseling together. We talked about our feelings. I said, "You made me feel alone. I waited for you every night. I thought you didn't love me." David cried. "I'm so sorry," he said. "I was selfish. I love you, Emma." I started to believe him. We worked hard. David came home early now. He helped with the dishes. He watered the roses with me. He talked to me. He listened. I saw him trying. My heart softened. I missed him. I missed us. One evening, David said, "Emma, can I come home?" I was scared. A little voice in my head said, "What if he lies again?" But I looked at him. He was different. He was honest. I was different too. I was stronger. I knew I could live without him. But I didn't want to. "Yes," I said, "you can come home." David smiled. He hugged me. I felt warm. I felt safe. Our life is not perfect now. We have hard days. But we talk. We listen. We choose each other. David calls me every day. He tells me where he is. He doesn't hide things. The garden is beautiful again. The roses bloom. The house is not quiet. It is full of love. Sometimes I think about Laura. I think about the pain. But I don't let it control me. I forgive David. Not for him, but for me. Forgiving makes me free. It helps me heal. If you are hurting, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry. But you are strong. You can heal. You can find happiness again. Take one step at a time. Be brave. You can do this. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.